Hi, my name is Maria Elena Feliciano Tynan, and I'm an attorney at Johnson & Montas. Today we're going to be talking about time sharing. People make appointments with me and ask me what they need to do in order to get custody of their child or children. And the first thing that you need to know is that there's no such thing as custody in the state of Florida. There's also no such thing as visitation in the state of Florida. In Florida, they call it time sharing, and the word literally means time that they are sharing with the child. In Florida, both parents are usually awarded shared parental responsibility. When parents are awarded shared parental responsibility, they have to and are required by law to consult one another with regard to the children's religious training, education, and non-routine medical and dental care. After the parents are awarded whatever responsibility is best for that child and that family, then the court will establish a time-sharing schedule. And this is what most people think of when they say visitation or custody. When I'm negotiating an agreement, I always tell my clients, pretend that your child is older. For instance, if your child is 2 and you're negotiating a time-sharing schedule as to when each parent is going to have that child or children, pretend that that child is in 5th grade and ask yourselves, are you still going to be happy with that time-sharing schedule at 2 versus when the child is 10? Likewise, if your child is 8 years old, for instance, are you still going to be happy with the negotiated time-sharing agreement when the child is perhaps in 10th grade and still an underage minor? These are the things that you need to think about. And the reason why is because it's most likely than not very difficult to change a time-sharing schedule once the court makes it final. Many times people will contact me and ask for a modification of their time-sharing agreement. And this is why the initial time-sharing agreement is so important. If you and the other parent agree to change the time-sharing schedule, that's fantastic. It's what's best for the child, for the parents to get along. However, if you cannot agree, you will have to go to court and ask the court to change the time-sharing agreement. In order to change the time-sharing agreement, you have to prove that there's been a substantial change in circumstances that was not reasonably contemplated at the time that the initial order or the last order was entered. And because of that substantial and unexpected change, that a change in the time-sharing schedule is in the best interest of the child. Unfortunately, this is actually a lot harder than it sounds. Sometimes people have new jobs, they have a new spouse, a new house. Sometimes even the child comes to one parent and says that they don't want to visit the other parent anymore. And this by far is the hardest situation, because that alone is not enough to change a initial time-sharing schedule. You will have to litigate the case, and the court is going to take a long series of factors that need to be taken into consideration and weighed, and then the court will determine what is in the best interest of the child and whether a change is necessary. I can help you navigate through those steps, and I will explain to you exactly what the court will take into consideration, and sometimes some factors are not taken into consideration or are irrelevant, unfortunately. If you need help in this area, please don't hesitate to contact me. Our number is 321-636-9600. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. We are at Johnson & Montas. And last but not least, help us out with our 3rd annual Rockledge Fire Department toy drive. You can bring a new and unwrapped gift to our office or at any Rockledge Fire Department fire station. Look at us on our Facebook page for more information on that. All donations benefit the children in our local community. Thank you.